Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Michael, and today I want to talk about the MacBook Air. I've been an avid Apple fan for many years, and I was really excited about the MacBook Air to be released. But what do I think of it? Well, just stay tuned. I will let you know. All right. So the MacBook Air was revealed in November. Before that, it had been updated in like 6 years. So it was due for an upgrade. It's then let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So I mean, the design of it is pretty nice. The display, it's a nice display, but my only complaint about the display is it's not that bright. When you get up there and you turn the display brightness all the way up, it's not that bright. Um, Compared to like the MacBook Pro, it's pretty bright. The MacBook Air, not that bright. Is it decent enough for inside usage? Yes, but if you want to use it outside, probably not gonna have too much luck with it. So as far as like the overall display of it, it is basically the same shape, form factor as the MacBook Pro. The only difference is it kind of starts kind of thick up here and then it goes down here and it gets a little bit thinner. That's like the main difference between that and the MacBook Pro. I do like it has Touch ID. I mean, Touch ID is nice. Face ID is really nice in Windows, so I kind of wish they had Face ID. But having the Touch ID is better than not having anything at all. So that's kind of nice. Has Apple T2 security chip, which is it's a good thing. So the keyboard, yeah, let's talk about the keyboard. So I don't like it. Some of you guys might like this butterfly keyboard, but I don't. I like the mechanical keyboard style keyboards, and this the butterfly keyboards, they're just really shallow, not much travel when you push down the key. I don't like it. And then this the palm rest here is it's just kind of uncomfortable to put your wrist on. It's just not comfortable. When you compare it to you go here. Let's see, it's gonna be you go to like Surface Live 2, and look how nice. Let's see here. Oh, just pull up this picture. This is the laptop I bought, and I'll be doing a full review with video and pictures and all that in the near future. But this is like they have the Alcantara, and the rest your wrist on this is really nice. But then you go to this, it's just it's kind of cold. It's just it's kind of sharp there on the edge. I'm just not a big fan of it. The hinge is okay. It only goes back so far. Kind of wish Apple, you know, gave you the option of a two-in-one, but then that would require a touchscreen, which, you know, Apple's always been against in the laptop. Now they got that. I do like that it doesn't, this laptop is not forcing you to get the Touch ID bar. So, I mean, that's kind of a good thing. Um, Other than that, I think it's laid out okay as far as like the display and the buttons go, but I don't know, just not a fan of the keyboard. The trackpad, is nice. It is bigger than the last one, 20% bigger. And I never had an issue with Apple's trackpad, so it's very good. I think it's better than Microsoft Precision drivers, a lot better Synaptics. It's a great trackpad. So there, Apple's always going to be pretty solid on. So up to 16 gigabytes of RAM, up to. It's not standard. Up to 1.5 terabytes SSD storage. It's almost 3 pounds, so it's pretty light. 8th generation Intel i5 processor, but we're going to talk about that here in a few minutes. It's got so I mean it's thin. The battery life is decent. 12 hours is what they claim. Are you really gonna get that? What I've seen, it's been like 8, 9, 7, 8, 9 hours. Yeah, realistic battery life. So I mean, but if you just use airplane mode, you just watch videos on low lighting, you might get over 10 hours. So Thunderbolt 3, let's talk about the ports here. I mean, it's Thunderbolt 3 is not a bad thing. It's USB-C definitely gives you more flexibility. So I mean, I like Thunderbolt 3, but I liked the MagSafe on the previous MacBook Air. I kind of wish it would have left that in, but for some reason they decide not to, and that's kind of a disappointment. So I mean, I guess it is what it is, but you can do charging, display, storage, devices, all of it through one, um, the Thunderbolt 3, which is, it's okay. But it's not the MagSafe. But then again, it can do much more than MagSafe can because it's only power. I mean, the speakers, the camera, I mean, I'm sure the camera's decent. It's never been, it's not going to be great, but, it's probably better than most. Speakers, I think they're underneath. Oh, there they are. They're on the side. I mean, so they're going to be decent. It's better than some speakers, but then again, it's a laptop. I mean, you're never going to get great speakers out of a laptop. So let's talk about it. It's got recycled aluminum. I guess it's a good thing. I mean, it's good to be recycling, so that's cool. Aluminum is going to be durable. I think it's going to be a durable laptop. I'm not sure about how strong that display glass is going to be, but as far as like durability, it's kind of like the last one. It's going to be pretty tough. I mean, if you drop it one time, you might be okay. So simply powerful, huh? I like the new Mojave. It's kind of cool. It's got the dark mode, and I'm running Mojave on my iMac, so I mean I'm happy with that. It's a great OS. You get the handoff, which is kind of cool, I guess. You get the apps. You get the mail, pages, calendar. Get up to $1,100. So I mean, but here's my issue. Let's go tech specs. Let's go talk about these specs. So if you want the Retina display, I mean, they're both. Well, this is gonna be the old one, 13-inch. So you can see the bezels definitely got a lot smaller when you compare to that. The keyboard is now the better. I mean, I like this keyboard. It wasn't bad. I mean, but it's gone. But let's talk about it. So it's $11.99 for the base model, and with that, you're gonna get the 128 gigabyte of storage, which is silly. I'm not sure why anyone is still selling laptops with 128 gigabytes of storage, other than just kind of presenting kind of a bad deal. I mean, because SSDs they're coming down in price, so I don't see I don't see any reason why the standard in something that's $1,200 should have a 128 gigabyte solid state drive. It's mind-boggling. Everyone says, well, you can use the cloud, you can use external storage. I don't want to. I want it on my laptop. It's not that expensive. Use it. So I mean, yeah, it's got a decent display. Like I said, it's gonna be a much better display than the previous MacBook Air. So that it's a good thing. It is what it is. So you can get the gold, the silver, space gray. This is my issue. It's got the 1.6 gigahertz dual core Intel i5. Why are they using the dual core? Because check this out. i5 processors. Then I can spell. Here we go. All right, let's talk about it. All right, so you get the i5 9400, 9600K, and where's the 8550U? Oh, this might be the next page. Oh, did I pass it? Let's see. Scroll down a little bit. Let's find it. Refine by. Let's see. So let's see. Okay. No. So I want quad core. We do mobile. All right, here we go. It's gonna be the. Oh, maybe they don't have it anymore. It should be on here though. But anyways, as you can see, all these, they're all quad core. I mean, you're talking about, you know, 8265U. It's a quad core. Most of your i5s are quad core. I mean, you can go to like any, the Microsoft Surface Pro, quad core. Surface Laptop, quad core. So, I mean, why is Apple still giving you a dual core? I don't, they say it's better in battery life, but we've already seen the quad core be just as efficient on battery life. So why is Apple giving you a dual core other than, they don't want to give you a good value? That's the only thing I can really think of. So you get, standby time, yada, yada, yada. Intel Graphics 617, not impressive. Um, it's not as good as 620. It's a mediocre graphics card. You're not gonna do you're gonna do very minimal stuff on it. I mean, you're gonna be able to run Adobe, but you're not gonna do much, video rendering. You're not gonna do any video editing, nothing like that. Let's see, so you can do up to 2 external displays, which I think you'd be kind of bogging down this UHD 617. And then if you want to buy your ports back, you can get the VGA, HDMI, and Thunderbolt 2, but you would have to buy an adapter, which is Thunderbolt 3 to HDMI. 720p FaceTime HD camera. So it's really not even 1080p. It's not anything great. You get the Wi-Fi card. It's gonna be decent. Ambient light sensor. So but the keyboard I think is just, I don't like it. I mean, you can go on, play with it and try typing on it, but for me, I like, I'm a web developer, so I like the mechanical keyboards. That's the kind of stuff I like. I like the real clicky, lots of travel. That's what I like. Mac OS. So you get the warranty, 9 days. You buy the Apple Care Plus, which let's talk about it. Let's build one of these out, see how much it costs you. I'll tell you, this is why I would not. Well, I'm not going to say my recommendation yet, but I think you know where I'm going with this. Let's see. Let's see, apple.com. You can load. Waiting for apple.com. I'm waiting for them to give me a good value on the MacBook Air. Let's see. Looks like everyone must be buying these today. There we go. So let's see. I want to buy. If I'm going to buy anything, it's got to at least have 256 gigabyte storage. I mean, it has to. 128. It feels like quick. You can do videos. Right out of the box, you're going to probably be around 100 or so. It's not enough. So just don't even. I wouldn't waste your time with that. So $13.99 is what you're looking at for the base model. So we'll select it. And really, 16 gigabytes of RAM is nice to have, but we'll add it. So now for $15.99. So let's say you do one to 512, $17.99, $1,800 for a dual core processor unit. And then this is just ridiculous. If you want 1.5 SSD storage, you look at $2,600. Why is this $800? Why? For 1 more terabyte storage, you have to charge you $800. That is, I think it's really high. So look at that, $1,000 difference between this and the 256. That's crazy. To me, I think it's crazy. All right, so you get that. What's in the box? You get the laptop, USB-C, and the power adapter. So really for $15.99, I can't even if you take this away, $13.99. I can't recommend buying this. It's too much for me. Probably once I save some more money, I'll probably buy the MacBook Pro. But that's another day. We're gonna talk about this another day. MacBook Pro. Yeah, this little touch bar. I don't like the touch bar. I hope they give us a quad core option in the future in the MacBook Pro line without the touch bar. But we'll see. We'll see. That's another day. So I mean, am I gonna recommend you buy the MacBook Air? If you don't mind, if you can use it for web browsing, word processing, and very light task, sure. But if you're, looking to do anything like, it's going to require a lot of processing power, or it's a lot of money for the machine. I think, is it a decent machine? Yes, it's a decent machine. But is it way overpriced? Is it? Yes, I think it's overpriced. Is it good value? I don't think it's good value. I think had they give you the quad core and had they made the RAM user replaceable, which is not user replaceable. I mean, what you get, it's going to be soldered to the motherboard. So you buy 8 gigs, you're not getting 16 gigs down the line. You're just not doing it. So I mean, that's all I got for today. Hope you found some use in this video. If you did, go ahead and like and subscribe, and I'll be back next time with another video. Thanks.